at Lake Elmo in Minnesota, and it's about an hour outside of Minneapolis. And we feel like we have arrived for the summer because it's just so beautiful and so idyllic.
Maple just loves singing. And welcome to a beautiful stage today.
The campground we're at is called Lake Elmo, and it's outside of Stillwater, Minnesota, which is outside of Minneapolis by about half an hour.
Life was a
Oh, wow. What is it, Maple?
Frog.
I think it's a toad.
Toad. Oh.
Your first loose tooth.
I'm scared.
No, it's okay. No big deal. It stops bleeding. Look, just close your mouth. What number is that right there?
55.
Wonder what the next one's gonna be.
56. 56.
How did you know it was gonna be 56?
Maybe because 50 is a 5 and 6 is a 6. 57!
Now that Linden learned how to ride a bike, Mabel really wants to learn too.
Can you help me, Papa? Hold
I know she's a year and a half behind Linden, but I think
me.
she's gonna probably learn everything that Linden learns a few weeks
me,
behind.
Papa.
What do you want me to do? Hold the handlebars?
And
Okay.
don't let go.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the handlebars. And you pedal a little bit. What do you think?
Now I'm gonna ride down the hill to the playground.
Well, maybe we'll practice on the road a little bit first.
Whoa!
What? Mabel's doing it. You're doing it.
Mama, look! Look! Mama, I'm riding a bike!
Who taught you how to ride a bike, Mabel?
Nobody.
Who taught you right now? Who taught you how to ride a bike? Maybe somebody with
No,
glasses and a blue shirt.
Linden.
Okay, after about 30 seconds of instruction, I guess my second child is now riding a bike all by herself. This is going too fast. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to teach them how to ride a bike, but they're just growing up so fast.
I was riding in the grass.
You're riding in the grass. Hi, Grandma.
A squished snake.
Oh no. That snake was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Can I touch it?
I don't think it's a great idea.
Please.
Are you gonna ride a bike too, Ollie?
Gravity.
Gravity? What about gravity? Is it working?
No, it's not working.
Oh, okay. Whoop, gravity worked.
Also, it just turns out that we really, really love Minnesota. I wasn't expecting to love it so much. I didn't, I just didn't know. I hadn't spent time here before. So this is kind of like our summer destination, and we're gonna milk it for all it's worth.
Walking down that rugged road again.
So I had a little bit of an epiphany. I was thinking, wow, I love this area of the country so much. I love Stillwater. What if we bought a house in Stillwater and lived here? And I was daydreaming about that for a minute. And then I thought, oh, but we wouldn't have this beautiful spot. We wouldn't have the playground. We wouldn't have these trees. And then I thought, well, maybe we shouldn't buy a house in Stillwater. Maybe we should just have an RV and stay here every summer. And then it kind of dawned on me, oh, we're living it already. We have an RV and we can go anywhere we want any summer. In some ways, this is the best site we've ever stayed in because we're right across the street from a playground. Linden's almost 6. Her birthday's on Wednesday, actually. So she's old enough to be careful and cross the street and go to the playground by herself, because I can see her right out the window of our Airstream here. Look, it's right there. So I can just sit there, have my coffee, and then watch her play right there. So that's game-changing for me. So needless to say, we're gonna stay at this campsite for a little while. Turns out there's a 2-week maximum at this campground to stay, and then you have to leave for 2 weeks and come back. This is a county park. We're gonna stay for the max 2 weeks for sure, because this situation is just so ideal for us.
The brown horse is the perfect size.
We're gonna learn how to ride horses today. Linden and Olive are just naturals on the horses. And they, you know, once they got mounted on, they just kind of like trotted off and I didn't need to help them anymore. Maple, on the other hand, not so easy. She's scared of horses. So we're going back on Thursday and we're gonna try again to see if we can get Maple to get on the horse. We ended up in Minneapolis because we signed up for a full-time families event. But I also happen to have an old friend that lives outside of Minneapolis. And this is an old friend that I met when I did my junior year abroad in Prague. So when you have an experience like that with somebody, you become very bonded very fast. Now I get to visit her in Stillwater, and now I get to come here and have her show me around and spend time with her. And I think that's just so great, because if it weren't for this and this lifestyle and just traveling around the way that we do, I wouldn't be able to see these people that I would love to see but don't normally get to. So now I'm kind of racking my brain, like who else can we go see? Who from my past can I get in touch with again and go visit, even if I haven't seen them in 20 years? I want to see everybody. I think it's the very, 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 very best part of this kind of travel. We're getting all packed up today. It's Linden's birthday. I honestly could move in. I could just live here. So it's good there's a 2-week maximum, because I don't think I would leave. So we're moving campsites because someone's coming in, and we're just moving right down there. But it's not our favorite thing to get all packed up just to move a couple of spots over. But it's Wednesday and it's Linden's birthday, so we really just don't want to have it be a travel day.
I was actually digging in the mulch, and he was buried in the mulch, so I thought you girls might want to see it. It's kind of like a little lizard. They don't bite, so you can hold it if you like.
Wow, I've never seen a salamander, only a lizard.
It's walking up your arm!
Oh, wow.
Kind of wiggly, aren't
You
they?
want to touch it too? That was so nice. I love it when the rangers come over and say hi and the kids get to interact. But I love it even more when they come over and they have something tangible, hands-on, to show the kids. Happy birthday, dear Lindy Pop.
Mama, can you get the lid and open the little one? Can I open the little one? Because I'm little. I want to open the little one. No. I want to open the little one.
We're at Lake Elmo Park Reserve. We've been here almost 2 weeks. We're taking a walk / bike ride / scooter ride to the big playground, which is about a mile from our campsite along a paved road. So Linden and Maple can ride their bikes, Olive can scoot, and we can walk. And it's like, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, and it's super beautiful and nice, and we love it. Everyone's happy.
Watch me do some amazing things.
So we're on to our third bike build. Linden and Mabel have just learned to ride so quickly that it's time to get all of a bike. So we're on the third bike. So Linden's moving up to the blue bike finally. We're actually just doing the hand-me-down thing. Good, let's pump up the tires. Squeeze it like this. And let go. Let go. Perfect. We did it. What did you find?
Turkeys.
It's a whole family of turkeys.
We've done a bunch of stuff in Minnesota. We taught Maple how to ride a bike. We went horseback riding twice. Riding horses was great. We're still kind of working with Maple to get her comfortable enough to ride.
All right, and let's look in between everybody because we don't want Kate to get close to anybody.
I've definitely romanticized horseback riding because when I was growing up, I remember the girls that rode horses. They weren't trying to fit in. They didn't have to have the cool clothes. They were always doodling horses. So when I was a kid, I kind of judged these horse girls that I went to school with. But now that I'm a mom, I look back and I see that I actually want my daughters to be these horse girls. I guess I just figure if my girls get into horses, they're gonna have something outside of school and social stuff and boys and, you know, whatever else. They're gonna have something else to be interested in and be passionate about. I want different for my girls than what I went through. That's what I want to offer my girls, is a different way of growing up outside of the mainstream.
And I know how to ride a bike, and I know how to change my clothes, and I know how to put my shoes on, and I know how to be good, and I know how to ride a scooter, and I know how to ride a unicorn, and I just got my favorite stuffy today, and I know how to pick leaves, and I know how to make things beautiful, and I know how to bite holes, and I'm 6 today.
Happy birthday!